In a world that seems to be getting faster and more chaotic every day, the quest for peace and inner tranquility has never been more relevant. With so much noise and distraction, we often find ourselves searching for ways to center our minds, calm our emotions, and navigate life's inevitable ups and downs. But how can we do that in a meaningful and lasting way? Well, two ancient philosophies, Stoicism and Taoism, have offered powerful teachings on this subject for thousands of years. While they originated in very different parts of the world, both philosophies share a profound emphasis on achieving balance, tranquility, and virtue. In today's video, we're going to compare and contrast these two influential schools of thought, exploring how they guide us toward a calm and centered life. Whether you're a curious beginner or someone already familiar with these traditions, you're about to embark on a deep dive into the wisdom that Stoicism and Taoism can offer. Welcome to the Unfolding Journey YouTube channel. Let's start with Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy founded by Zeno of Citium around 300 BCE. Stoicism focuses on the cultivation of personal virtue and wisdom as the path to tranquility. At its core, Stoicism teaches that we can't control the external events of our lives, but we can control our responses to them. The Stoics believe that by accepting what is beyond our control and focusing on what is within it, we can achieve true peace. One of the key teachings of Stoicism is the distinction between things that are in our control and things that are not. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus famously said, "Some things are up to us, and some things are not." The things that are within our control include our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, while the things outside our control include the actions of others, the natural world, and even much of our fate. For the Stoics, the ultimate goal is to live a life of virtue, characterized by wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. By living in accordance with these virtues, a Stoic cultivates the ability to endure hardships, face challenges with equanimity, and accept life as it comes. A key practice in Stoicism is negative visualization, where individuals imagine the worst-case scenario in order to prepare themselves emotionally for it. This practice helps to reduce fear and anxiety about future events, fostering a greater sense of resilience and tranquility. Now, let's turn to Taoism, a Chinese philosophy that has its roots in the teachings of the sage Laozi, who lived around the 6th century BCE. Taoism centers on the concept of the Tao, pronounced Dao, which is often translated as the way or the path. The Tao is the underlying force of the universe that flows through all things. Taoism teaches that by aligning with the Tao, individuals can live harmoniously and achieve inner peace. At the heart of Taoism is the idea of Wu Wei, which literally translates to non-action or effortless action. This doesn't mean doing nothing, but rather acting in a way that is in harmony with the natural flow of life. It's about letting go of excessive striving, forcing outcomes, or going against the natural course of things. Taoism encourages people to embrace simplicity, spontaneity, and humility in order to live in balance with the world around them. The Tao Te Ching, the foundational text of Taoism, is filled with paradoxical wisdom. For instance, it teaches that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, but it also says, the more you know, the less you understand. Taoism embraces the unknown, encouraging individuals to trust in the natural unfolding of life, rather than trying to control or manipulate it. Unlike Stoicism, which advocates for a disciplined and rational approach to life, Taoism emphasizes surrender and flow. It asks us to trust in the process and be mindful of our connection to the world as a whole. Comparing the two, similarities and differences. While Stoicism and Taoism have different cultural and historical contexts, there are many striking similarities between the two philosophies. Acceptance of what is. Both Stoicism and Taoism stress the importance of accepting the things we cannot change. For the Stoics, this means accepting fate, while for the Taoists, it means surrendering to the flow of the Tao. Both philosophies reject the idea that we should resist or struggle against life circumstances. In Stoicism, This acceptance is framed as a rational approach to the inevitability of suffering. Since suffering is a part of life, the Stoic believes in facing it with courage and strength. The Taoist perspective is slightly different. It teaches that by letting go of resistance, we find harmony. The Tao flows effortlessly, and those who align themselves with it are in tune with the natural order. Inner peace through detachment. Another common thread is the idea of achieving peace through detachment. In Stoicism, detachment is cultivated by understanding the impermanence of external things. In Taoism, detachment is about releasing the ego and moving in harmony with the natural world. Both philosophies teach that clinging to material possessions, status, or outcomes will only lead to frustration. The role of virtue. Virtue is central to both Stoicism and Taoism, but the way it is approached differs. For the Stoics, virtue is the highest good and consists of four cardinal virtues: wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. A virtuous life is one that is in alignment with reason and is guided by these principles. Taoism, on the other hand, places less emphasis on specific virtues. It focuses more on the concept of spontaneity and naturalness. The Taoist sage is virtuous, but in a way that flows effortlessly from their connection to the Tao. Rather than striving for specific virtues, the Taoist ideal is to live in accordance with the natural way of things. The path to tranquility. The Stoic path to tranquility is often a disciplined one. It requires practice, self-control, and the constant reflection on one's thoughts and actions. Stoics engage in daily exercises such as journaling, meditation, and self-assessment to stay aligned with their principles. In contrast, the Taoist path to tranquility is less about rigid self-discipline and more about attunement to the rhythms of life. Taoism encourages us to let go of excessive striving and to find peace through spontaneity and stillness. It's a gentler approach, asking individuals to follow the flow rather than force it. In today's fast-paced, hyper-connected world, Stoicism and Taoism offer valuable tools for navigating life's challenges. Stoicism is particularly effective in helping people deal with adversity and stress. In a world where people often feel powerless, the Stoic emphasis on focusing on what is within our control can be a powerful source of resilience. On the other hand, Taoism offers a different kind of wisdom, one that emphasizes mindfulness, relaxation, and the cultivation of a deep inner peace. Taoist principles can help us reconnect with nature, slow down, and find clarity in moments of uncertainty. Incorporating aspects of both philosophies into your life can be transformative. For example, you could practice Stoic mindfulness by focusing on your thoughts and emotions, while also embracing Taoist principles by letting go of the need for constant control and trusting the natural unfolding of events. While Stoicism and Taoism may seem quite different at first glance, they both offer profound wisdom for achieving tranquility and living virtuously. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate inner strength and resilience through reason and discipline, while Taoism invites us to surrender to the flow of life and embrace simplicity and spontaneity. Whether you resonate more with the Stoic path of rational control or the Taoist path of effortless flow, both philosophies provide valuable lessons for finding balance in a world that often feels out of sync. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Stoicism and Taoism, be sure to hit that subscribe button and join the Unfolding Journey community. We've got plenty more insights, philosophy, and practical wisdom to explore, so stay tuned for more content to help you on your own journey to peace and balance. Thanks for watching, and remember, your path to tranquility is waiting to unfold.